Anyways, all I'm just saying is that there's so much you can do in trying to create content. I understand that Facebook is monetized, so a lot of people are trying to make money from it, earn a living, which is not a bad thing. But there are really good, positive content that you can create. Facebook monetization should not, please, be converted to the characterization of a person.
Well. How true. So true. Yeah, that's it. So for a while, Uluche and his minion, of course, Judy Austin being the commander in chief, both of them have been kind of like in this journey of whatever it is that they wish will happen to Mary. It's either they are renting someone to go out there to speak, act in a crazy, insane manner, trying to demoralize, defame, trying to say a lot of terrible things against Mary. Well. You all know how it all started with Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, both of them trying to be kind of like insane with their utterances, saying a lot of things and making it appear as if Mary is the one that blocked their road to success. Like Mary should not exist, and as if her existence is the reason why both of them have not hit the jackpot. Like billions and millions are not running right, left, and center into the account. They made it appear so. They said a lot of things. They insinuations here and there. There's nothing that didn't come out of their mouth. They kept on and on and on. They kept talking. They kept saying a lot of things, gibberish coming out of their mouth. There's nothing they didn't do. Well, Mary could not at that point, it will appear kind of like people will be like, oh, so you are now fighting your husband, you are now arresting your husband. It's not the case, it's not a case of divorce only. You want to bully him, of course, we know what Yul Edochie was doing back then too. So people would have reacted differently, but she did not. Of course, they have children in between them. There are things that you don't want to do. So she kept mute on certain steps that Yul Edochie took. And she didn't say nothing. She didn't do nothing. She just kept them out. The only thing she did was to take action. She took action on certain characters that sprung up. Characters who felt or thought that they are immune. They created stories and talked about how Mary went to China to be into some kind of some kind of orgy, the orgy, some kind of lesbian drama over there, and that Mary is bi and she does male and female, any ISB that. There's nothing that didn't come out of the mouth of this dude. You all know what happened to the guy. He was invited in a way that he never expected. He was told there is a business that will profit him and that he should appear. Well, dude appeared. He was even bargaining on money to make it appear kind of like legit. Some amount of money was sent to this guy to trap him, to make him come. He did collect money. He waddled in and was even demanding more money. That was where he got arrested, and of course he will have to return the money that he got, and it was dealt with. And other people also came talking, saying all sort of gibberish too. Back then, they said a lot of funny, unbelievable came out of their mouth. There's nothing that they didn't say. Now, it's not about rooting for your man. Let me put it that way, or rooting for your woman, like your person, the person that you admire. It's not about that. After all, people are talking about this. And they are calling out Yul Edochie, and if Yul Edochie can be called out, if anyone wants to call Mary out, maybe they have something to say like, oh, Mary, then they should. But make sure that you put yourself where your mouth is, so that it will be easy for you to be brought to answer questions. Yes, something like that. Now, about YUL, let us be fair. About YUL, he was the one that brought himself to the public this way. Mary did not bring herself to the public and say, I want to explain to you how being not being a single or being a separated person, how it works. She didn't switch on camera every now and then to start calling the public and saying, you guys, that was what YUL wanted to do. He thought there's something special about him because people hype him when he goes on the street. Oh, actor. He was on top of himself. He didn't know he was crushing his own head by himself. So that part, YUL should be faulted for that because he brought this upon himself. He invited the public into it. He created a narrative. He created a storyline, and people jumped on it. People did what he wanted. So it's YUL fault here. If YUL never came to the public to talk, he never fueled it. If he never fueled it, there will be no talk about YUL today. Maybe it would have gone past. It would have gone past 4 months, maximum 3 months. YUL should be giving. I don't know. There's something that should be given to YUL because YUL, I have not seen it. YUL should be given a kind of accolades is not just enough. It should be given something. It should be given something. YUL has been able to trend and survive for more than 365 days. There is nobody, no one at all in Nigeria that anybody spoke about and they continue speaking about that person for 2 years. It's not possible. I have not seen it. It is not possible. Not at all. But YUL is still trending and he likes it. It brings money into his pocket. Every now and then he will go on his page, he will drop something that will trigger people to respond. Like, Mister, you brought yourself into this. His brother even said the same thing, like our daddy said, take your marriage off social media. Once you put it on social media, you are simply asking the public to give their opinion and their view. And you might start it, but bear this in mind, you cannot stop it. You cannot dictate when it will be stopped. That's the thing. You cannot dictate when it will be stopped. You don't even know when this will stop. And that's the problem that YUL is going through as we speak, as I speak right now. YUL is going through this challenge. He's really enjoying the attention anyway. He loves it because it puts money into his pocket. It puts money into his pocket. It makes him kind of like it makes him feel good. It makes him feel good. It makes him feel like he's welcome into the atmosphere of social media trend and all of that. It makes him feel good about it. So I will not say much about that part for YUL. But the part of Mary, she is more of a silent person, pushing her goals and achieving and attaining. And she has the right to say, like, you guys, look, no, that's not right. Don't come out saying that I am Uluche. I went to China to go and do this and that. I went to this and that. I am different from YUL, who came out publicly to say he's a pastor. And in the twinkling of an eye, is talking about how God sent him to the ancestors of some land somewhere, and how God instructed him that those ancestors and their ways are the ways of God, and their ways of worship should be the way, the truth, and that we should connect to our deity through our ancestors, that there's nothing wrong, that everyone has his own this and that. And I'm kind of like, what God is it talking about? Is it talking of the God that we all know, or the God that we all have an idea of? Like, is it trying to say that the God that he's talking about is bipolar, the God that will encourage some race against what he's promoting or what he wants with other race? Like, oh, that race, they should be punished. They are idol worshippers. They are worshippers of deities and spirit and the only true God. And then he will go to that other race, the race of YUL now, or let's say where YUL is from, and tell YUL, look, you have to assess me through some stones and wood and pour libation and all of that, you have to assess me through that way. Yes, I'm not the only way. You have to assess me through that way. You need to assess me through that way. The other race should assess me via, some kind of deity, and that's how it works. It is not certain. I mean, when YUL presented this, I'm like, wait, hold on a second. YUL, are you sure of what you're saying? Are you ready to stand and defend all your utterances? Like, are you sure that you can defend this, your utterance, that God called you and instructed you that you should do this? Well, I don't know. I really do not know. I really do not know what YUL is saying here. But these are some of the things that actually brought people to kind of respond to YUL whatever. So it is what it is. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this matter that is ongoing. Mary has said her own piece. She has said what she needs to say. Drop your comments.